Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the mysteries of financial filings and discover if the Emperor is actually wearing any clothes. Today we are diving into an updated report from Vail Resorts Incorporated, ticker symbol MTN. This is Just Any report. It is an amendment, meaning there were some early details that needed a bit more clarification. Let's see what they had to clear up about their CEO, S-Pay package. Before we dive in, if you like getting straight answers from these corporate documents without the jargon, hit that subscribe button. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we discuss these filings further. So, Vail Resorts Incorporated filed an initial report back in May about Robert A. Katz becoming their chief executive officer at the time, they said they would share the details of his compensation later. Then in early June, they filed another update, and that's when we learned about a one-time equity award. This award was worth nearly $1.7 million and was a mix of restricted stock units and what they call premium share appreciation rights. These were set to vest over 3 years, but as this new filing shows, that was just the appetizer. The main course, the actual contract for Mr. Katz's CEO role, was ironed out much later. This is where we get the full picture. The real meat of the deal was finalized on the 26th of September 2025 with an executive employment agreement. This agreement is for 3 years, but it can automatically renew for another year each time unless someone decides to end it. Let's get to the numbers. Mr. Katz's starting base salary as CEO is a cool $1 million. This isn't a fixed number forever though. The compensation committee can adjust it each year, but they can never lower it from what it currently is. Remember, this is base salary, the guaranteed part of his pay. On top of that, he is eligible for an annual bonus. And this isn't just a little bit. His target bonus, if the company performs well, is 100% of his base salary. That means another $1 million could be on the table as a bonus depending on how the company does and the compensation committee's decisions. So, in a good year, his total cash compensation could be $2 million before any other perks. He'll also get the usual benefits that other top executives receive, like health, disability, and insurance. Plus, he gets to participate in the company's executive perquisite fund program. We don't have the details of that program in this filing, but generally, these are extra perks that can include things like car allowances, financial planning services, or even use of company aircraft. Now, what happens if Mr. Katz leaves, or if the company asks him to leave? The agreement lays out terms for that too. If the company decides not to renew his contract or terminates him without cause, he is in line for some pretty good severance. He'd get 2 years of whatever his base salary is at that time, all paid out in one go. If his base salary is still $1 million, that's $2 million right there. He'd also get a prorated bonus if the company hit its performance targets for the year, and a year's worth of COBRA premiums for his health and dental coverage also paid out lump sum. There is also a special clause if a change of control happens, meaning if the company is bought out or merges. In that specific situation, he'd get an additional payment equal to the cash bonus he received in the year before the change of control. More importantly, if he is terminated without cause or if the contract isn't renewed, all his stock awards, the restricted share units and the share appreciation rights we mentioned earlier would immediately vest. That means he'd own them right away, even if they weren't fully earned yet according to the original schedule. This is a pretty common way to protect a top executive when leadership changes are uncertain, or when the company wants to incentivize long-term commitment. The agreement also includes standard clauses about not competing with Vail Resorts Incorporated or trying to hire away their employees for 2 years after he leaves. And of course, he's bound by a permanent agreement to keep the company's confidential information secret. So this filing is essentially the full, finalized contract that spells out the compensation and employment terms for the new CEO. It's pretty substantial, laying out a compensation package that could reach significant figures, especially when you factor in the bonus potential and the equity awards. Now, let's wrap this up with our take. Vail Resorts Incorporated seems to be putting a strong package in place to attract and retain a top executive like Robert A. Katz. The $1 million base salary and the potential for another $1 million bonus are competitive for a CEO of a major company. The severance package also provides a good safety net for Mr. Katz, which is typical in these high-level agreements. A key thing to watch here is how both the company's performance and Mr. Katz's leadership impact those annual incentive bonuses. That's where a significant portion of his potential earnings lie. The risk for the company is ensuring that these generous terms are fully justified by strong financial performance and strategic direction. For investors, it's important to see how this leadership and compensation structure translates into tangible results like increased revenue and profitability. So far, this filing is just about the terms of employment, not the actual performance. So we will need to keep an eye on future reports to see if the investment in Mr. Katz pays off. Alright, that is our breakdown of Vail Resorts Incorporated S-amended filing. What is your take on these compensation details and what they signal for the company? Drop your thoughts in the comments below if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate finance. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.